What's the matter? Nothing, Lizzie. Get back to sleep.
I keep going over it and over it, you know. And I reckon that I could probably tell Kevin that it's his, and, well, after it's born...
What good would that do if you're going to hate it so much? Look, there's nothing worse than having a kid you don't want, Doreen. If you decide to go through with this, you've got to love it while it's in you and when it's born. You're not going to fool Kevin, and you're just going to make a little kid's life a misery.
Are you telling her to get rid of it?
I'm trying to help her face facts, Lizzie, and lying's not going to help anyone.
Oh, you've always loved kids, Dor. They took away your first one. You're not going to lose your second one. You'll learn to love her, you see. And it doesn't matter whose it is.
It does if she can't cope with it. Look, Dor's young. Got a whole tribe of kids ahead of you. Ones you and Kevin want.
Well, what would you do if you was me, Bea?
I'm not you, love. I'm never going to be able to have any more kids. So if I could, it wouldn't matter who the father was.
I keep trying to forget what he did to me, you know. I was doing real good, too. But this is going to keep reminding me of him.
Can I see Dr. Weissman again today, please?
He's not due back for a couple of days, but if you wish to see him sooner...
You ask me, they should all see him. They're all killers, and you're not doing a thing to stop them.
Gaffney's been punished for what she did. And as far as we can tell, no one else had anything to do with what happened yesterday.
Oh, I had nothing to do with their stupid work release being cancelled. I'm going mad in here.
It's only a temporary precaution.
Look, we're allowed a phone call a week, aren't we?
Yes. Who do you want to call?
Vince Talbot. He's the foreman at the...
I know him. You can call him after breakfast. Hurry up, Bryant.
You know, son, while you're talking to that son of a bitch, you can give him a message from me. We're going to get him, no matter how long it takes.
Bryant!
Come in.
Kay White wants to see you. She says it's important.
All right, bring her in.
What?
If I don't get out of isolation today, I'm going to tell my solicitor you're treating me unfairly.
Don't you ever come into my office making demands like that again, do you hear me? You are in there, White, for your own protection, and you will stay there until I think it's safe for you to mix with the others.
Oh, they're not going to hurt me anymore.
You've certainly changed your tune since this morning.
It was something Judy mentioned. Look, I know they've forgotten all about me. Give me 5 minutes alone with them and I'll prove it to you. Well, if I believe them, why don't you?
Because whilst you are in here, you are our responsibility.
Then you are responsible for driving me insane by keeping me locked up in isolation.
Wait outside.
Hello, dear. I believe you wanted to see me.
Yes, a little bit later on, if that's all right.
Of course, any time. My door is always open. Now, what did you want to see me about, dear?
1 minute, please, Miss Forster. I don't like keeping her in there, but I still have my doubts.
Well, it might do her more harm being confined. And we can still keep an eye on her.
A girl like that needs company. Someone to talk to.
All right, Mrs. Jackson. She seems to trust Brian. She can move in with her.
Well, I'm glad we sorted all that out.
Miss Forster, I've noticed you haven't been spending very much time in the prison.
Oh, as much as is necessary, dear. I don't see any point in sticking around a stuffy old office all day when there's nothing much to do.
Well, I have found, as I am sure you have, that quite a lot of the women are rather reticent in seeking help. Perhaps if you went through their files, you could talk to them about their problems.
Oh, I'm always there to listen, I assure you.
Not always.
I hope you're not questioning my work.
I know you have a very good reputation to live up to.
One of the best.
And as you only have 1 more year to go before retirement, it would be a pity to spoil it.
Thanks, Mrs. Jackson. I'll be all right.
A word of advice. If there are any more incidents involving injury to White, no matter how accidental, you will all be held responsible.
Oh, you got us all wrong, Mrs. Jade. That was Margot's fight. Had nothing to do with us. We'll take care of her.
She'll be moving in with you, Judy. I'll leave it to you to see she stays out of trouble.
Either you are very stupid or you like to live dangerously.
Look, I helped you all at the factory, didn't I? And now I think I can help you again.
I wouldn't trust you if you're on your deathbed.
You've taken a sudden dislike to Vince Talbot. Why, what's he done?
It's none of your business.
Yeah, we hear you and him are good friends.
No, you got it all wrong. I can't stand him any more than you can, which is where I think I can help. I'll make a deal with you. You let me go my own way, and I'll hand you Talbot on a silver platter.
Ladies, we are going to get ourselves a bastard.
Who is it?
Mrs. Jackson's given White permission to use the phone.
Oh, you go right ahead, dear. Thank you, Miss Bennett. I'm quite capable of supervising, and I'm sure you're terribly busy at the moment. Anything wrong, dear?
The man I have to ring, he makes me nervous.
What man?
Well, I owe him some money. He's threatened to testify against me in court if I don't pay him.
But that's extortion. He should be reported to the police.
Oh, he'd only deny it. No, I've got to try and convince him to wait until I can earn some money. Miss Forster, I wonder if I could ask you a favor?
That's what I'm here for, to help at any time. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I want to see this man, but not in front of an officer. It would be much better if I could see him in here with you.
Leave everything to me. I'll arrange it.
Oh, thank you.
What happened about the little chat with Dr.
Weissman?
Yes, that's him. What happened?
It was only my first session.
In my day, of course, we didn't have such a thing. Because I'm a great believer in a good heart-to-heart, a bit of genuine caring, and you can sort out most of your troubles.
Well, my solicitor thought it would help me if I accepted treatment.
Well, then, you're halfway there.
Oh, hello. May I speak to Vince Talbot, please? Well, can you find him? It's urgent.
Yeah, Reynolds' office, Talbot speaking. Look, there's nothing to talk about. Either you pay me that $250 you owe me, or else I'll get on that stand and I'll tear you to ribbons.
Please, Vince. I promise I'll get you the money, but you'll have to come and see me this afternoon.
I just can't take time off like that.
Well, you won't get the money then. That's right. 3:30 will be fine.
It's bad enough we're in here, but it doesn't end there. Oh, no. I mean, when we're let out, we're persecuted, we're terrorised. Look what happened to Doreen. She's let out in a work release program. Big deal. They're doing us a favour. And what happens? She gets raped. And you know why she gets raped?
Yeah. Because if she didn't go along with what Talbot said, he would have stopped the work release. Oh, it was all good, clean fun, wasn't it? After all she was a woman prisoner.
Yeah, exactly.
But you tried getting back him at the factory, Bee.
There wasn't enough time to teach him a real lesson.
Yeah, well, by the time we've finished with him, he won't be able to look at another woman. No point.
Bad news?
Yeah, little Josie's going to have her operation soon, probably at the end of this week. Ellen's been too flat out organising doctors and stuff to come over here and tell me.
Don't worry, love. They'll be all right.
Yeah.
Well,